Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel. Liverpool came close to signing Nabil Fekir just over 2 years ago, but there have been several other forgotten transfers that nearly happened for Jurgen Klopp at Anfield. Liverpool may live to regret their decision not to sign Timo Werner after watching the striker pen a 5-year deal with Chelsea. The Reds pulled out of a deal earlier this month and left the door open for Frank Lampard to complete a £52 million swoop. Yet if history is anything to go by, Jurgen Klopp knows that everything happens for a reason in the transfer market. 2 summers ago, he nearly landed Lyon attacking midfielder Nabil Fekir, who was tipped to replace Philippe Coutinho in 2018. Liverpool's club media had even conducted the forward's first interview for the Reds, but the footage was hastily deleted after Klopp pulled the plug on the deal, due to concerns over the player's reconstructed knee. All was forgotten in the months that followed as Liverpool hit the ground running and pushed Manchester City all the way in the Premier League, missing out by a single point. They would make amends in Madrid, though, just a few weeks later, winning the club's 6th European Cup against Tottenham at the Wanda Metropolitano. It was Klopp's finest hour as a manager bar none, and presented a reminder of just how far Liverpool have come since he arrived at Anfield in October 2015. Klopp himself laid on record that the achievement would not have been possible with Liverpool's strong structure off the field, spearheaded by Michael Edwards. There are several deals that nearly happened throughout Klopp's regime that could easily have changed the fortunes of Liverpool. Express Sport takes a look at 5 transfers that almost came to fruition. Alex Teixeira. Back in January 2016, Liverpool were keen on bringing Teixeira to the club from Shakhtar Donetsk. It would have seen the Reds assemble an all-Brazilian front 3 alongside Roberto Firmino and Philippe Coutinho. But Klopp told Liverpool's owners to walk away from the table, as Shakhtar demanded a ridiculous fee for the attacking midfielder. Teixeira would later move to the Chinese Super League with Jiangsu Suning. Julian Draxler. The German midfielder snubbed the chance to join up with his compatriot Klopp at Anfield in favour of joining Paris Saint-Germain. Draxler remained adamant that his decision was not money-orientated, claiming he was sold on being a big part of the PSG project. Liverpool would then go on to sign Mohamed Salah instead in the summer for 2017, and the Egyptian has gone on to become a modern-day Anfield great, winning back-to-back Premier League Golden Boots since arriving from Roma. It's not about Jurgen Klopp, about Liverpool, or about different clubs from England, Draxler said. It was just my opinion that I am the best player for PSG at the moment, so that's what I decided. I chose a great new step in my career because PSG is a really, really great club. Thomas Lamar. In the summer of 2017, Liverpool began to close in on Thomas Lamar. The Frenchman had just enjoyed a stellar season with Monaco, in which he'd helped the club win a League One title and reach the Champions League semi-finals. Liverpool had 2 bids of £55 million and £64 million rejected on deadline day, but sent medical staff to Paris just in case they could do the deal. Yet Lamar's situation was not easy given that he was in action for France that night against Holland. Arsenal then jumped in at the final hour, as Monaco bumped up their asking price to £90 million. The winger then stayed at the club, before joining Atletico Madrid for £52 million the following year. Julian Brandt. Liverpool's interest in Brandt was a long-running saga which eventually ended last summer, when he opted to join Borussia Dortmund. The German was on Liverpool's radar for over 2 years before he eventually decided to leave Bayer Leverkusen. Brandt had expressed fears over his potential playing time at Anfield, during talks with the club. Klopp remained open to a deal, but eventually grew tired of Brandt's indecisiveness. Lloyd Kelly. Last summer, Liverpool had identified Lloyd Kelly as the perfect backup for Andy Robertson. The fullback had impressed with Bristol City before joining Bournemouth for £13 million. Despite making their interest known, Liverpool were not prepared to pay that kind of figure for the 21-year-old. The club may explore the prospect of signing alternative cover for Robertson in the upcoming transfer window.